Welcome to Arts Talk. I'm Bill Roberts.
I'm Jennifer Boudreau.
Maybe I should have said welcome back to Arts Talk.
It's our first show.
Wow. You know, what are you wearing, Jen?
My Halloween costume. What am I?
How many guesses do I get?
You look like you'll need a lot. Let's go with 3.
Okay. Well, you're not a hockey player because the Oilers are back.
No.
Game of Thrones. You from Game of Thrones?
Close.
You're Candelabra.
I am a candelabra.
That's pretty awesome,
Nice.
Jen.
You may also call me Lumiere. Like maybe I'm Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
That
I could be that
very
too.
well be. You could be. I didn't think about that. That is a really good one. That's probably what the audience was thinking.
I bet nobody else in this city is going to be dressed up as a candelabra. Like I would probably win a costume contest.
I'm sure you would. So anyway, now that you've won the costume contest or are thinking about winning a costume contest, we're back. We're back to our roots. We're online like we used to be. That's how we started the show, and we're excited to be back online.
I'm pretty excited.
You know, the nice thing about it is we're going to be able to do so many different things on the show now.
Right, and we can reach out a little bit further. Like we can go
sure can.
beyond Edmonton, like maybe as far as Sherwood Park.
Even St. Albert.
Or St. Albert, right? Beaumont.
Mornville, Leduc.
It's crazy. We're going crazy.
We're going to L.A.
I love that. LA is even better.
Leduc, Alberta.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I knew
just
that.
Making sure that you knew
knew that. Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a great show coming up for the very first show back online. We've got Bedouin Beats because we're shooting at the Bedouin Beats studios, which is awesome.
So generous of them.
And we've joined up with Kazoo Productions, who's now doing Arts Talk for us. So we have Eric behind the camera.
Yeah, he's all right.
We've got Trevor, who has been with us since the very beginning of Arts Talk, who tells us how much time we have left. He's behind the camera.
He's the heart of our show.
You bet.
Oh, and he's telling us
And
to
he's
wrap
telling
it
us
up.
we've
Yeah,
got to wrap
yeah.
up here real quick. So we also have Capital City Burlesque on the show. So let's get to it. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll be right back after this. We're back. Our very first guest of the online show on Arts Talk. Just a second. Jen, is there a reason why you're only a head?
Well, the candelabra, I don't know if you noticed, was a little heavy. So now I'm a ghost.
It is Halloween coming
Way
up,
easier.
and Jen's taking full advantage of that. Anyway, we do have Kim Rackle here from Capital City Burlesque. Welcome, Kim.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit. Now, I guess you were voted best burlesque show for 3 years running, I understand.
I think it's actually 5 years.
5 years now. Awesome. Well, then the information I've got is a little bit old. That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about Capital City Burlesque.
We try to be the Rockettes,
Yeah.
mixed with a Vegas show, and yeah, that's about it. I want to be the Rockettes when I grow up.
You want to be the Rockettes when you
Yeah.
grow up.
Yeah.
Do you choreograph most of the dances, or where does that come from?
I mostly do it, but there is some collaboration with the other girls. So yeah.
So how many girls are there?
We started as 3, and now I think we float in between 20 and 25.
Wow.
At one show?
Yeah. I think the most we've had on stage at once is 20.
Wow, that would be awesome.
So for the viewers out there that maybe don't have an understanding of burlesque, explain to us what it is.
It's theatrical stripping.
I want to go to these shows.
But like that's the solo stuff we do. It's more like a Vegas show in
Yeah.
the fact that when we do big group numbers, sometimes they're topless.
Yeah.
We wear pasties, but yeah,
I see now why you're Bill's favorite guests. Yeah.
it's very
On the very first show. And you've got a big show coming up in October.
October 20th at the Needle. It's our kind of psych rock hypnotic safari show. Yeah.
Where's the Needle? Is that downtown?
Yeah, it's on Jasper Ave. I think it's in between 105th and 106th Street. We're doing it with a live band called the Archaics.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then we've got live visuals as well. So it should be fun.
I think we should do a show from there.
I think we should. We should do a show from the Needle. We'll talk to our crew about that. So how long have you been with them?
I started the group like 2004, so 13 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Time flies when you're having
Yeah,
fun.
it does.
Time flies when you're wearing pasties, I guess.
It does. And high kicks.
I love that you're one of our first guests back on the show, because when we were online originally, we had Capital City Burlesque, I think twice on the show. They did a performance at our live show, and I'm pretty sure they were at the stage.
No, they weren't actually. That was a different dance company, Jen. See, I have to correct her.
No.
That was Bedouin Beats.
They've definitely performed
yes,
for
we did
us.
have Capital City.
Yeah.
That's true. But we had Bedouin as well.
Right.
So, and Bedouin will be on later in the show.
But they've definitely been on our show when we were online.
Yeah, for sure. So it's good to have you back.
Oh, well, thank you for having me back.
So anything else upcoming? Like you've got October coming up?
October 20th, and then we have a Christmas show December 9th, and again at the Needle.
So tell me, you have a burlesque Christmas show.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It sounds wholesome.
It does.
It's extremely wholesome.
Very wholesome.
Lots of milk and cookies.
Wow. Let the imagination run on that. Lots of milk and cookies for Christmas.
Oh, my goodness.
That sounds interesting. Santa might even be there for that one.
Oh, he is there.
So,
Multiple Santas.
is he? Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. We have to check this out. I think we should shoot a segment with these guys out at a performance. So tell us a little bit, if people want to come and see the show, like is there admission? Do they buy tickets? How do they do it?
There's tickets, I think, through the Needle. And maybe Eventbrite? I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm bad.
Okay, and you have a website though as well.
Yep. It's on our website and Facebook, Instagram. All the information is there.
Okay.
So, and it'll be on the Needle website as well.
So are you teaching classes for people that have been, I don't know, married for a million years and want to spice it up and come in and learn some burlesque?
We're not currently teaching classes, but we have in the past and we will again. But not as of right this.
So how do you get new girls? Do they have to audition or
Auditions.
Okay.
Yep. The last audition we had 30 girls show up.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
it was crazy.
I'm sure.
It's very hard to watch all of them.
I'm sure it was. So are you looking then for girls that have experience or just movement or?
It's kind of a little bit of everything. Like I
Yeah.
love girls that can dance and pick up choreography really
Right.
fast. But then you also have to have a good attitude. And we have, since we do have lots of girls of different levels of experience, I think some of the more experienced girls, it's a little bit slow moving. So, I don't know. It's more attitude. Attitude, and if you can move your butt to a beat, that's important.
Then you're good to go.
That's like over half of it right there.
So if you can do that, you're set. You're a burlesque dancer.
Smile and this.
What are you looking at me
You
for,
should
Jen?
audition. You can do both of those things,
Yeah.
I think.
I think
could
you
could
could.
be interesting, yeah. Arts Talk Burlesque. That could be a whole new show. Yeah, we might get really good ratings with that.
A branch
actually.
off.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Kim. We really appreciate you being on the first show of Arts Talk, and definitely get out and see their show. Check out their
did bring
website.
something.
Oh, hang on, she's got something to show us.
This is my teaser that I brought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fancy. How does this work?
Very fancy. Well, to understand what this is, you have to come to the show.
There you go. So, audience, you need to come and see Capital City Burlesque at the Needle, and the date was October 20th.
October 20th.
There you go. Don't miss
Find
it.
out what this is.
Don't miss
You'll
it.
be amazed.
I'm amazed already. We'll be right back after this. And as we used to do with Shaw TV, we're going to do the same thing online. We have events that we want to share with our viewers because there's always so much going on in Edmonton and area. So coming up, October 25th, Festival Place in Sherwood Park, they've got Shay Kubler, Radical System Art Dance. Telemetry, wow. The title of this dance piece, Telemetry, stems from the notion that the human body receives and transmits sound. Sounds interesting. October 25th out at Festival Place. You can call Festival Place for tickets. Also coming up, and this is actually before that, October 20th, Festival Place presents Peter Canati, and he's a jazz pianist. And he is the youngest artist to ever reach #1 on the Billboard jazz charts. So you might want to get out and see that as well.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I have a couple of events as well. I have the Landmark event on Monday, October 16th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Alberta Craft Feature Gallery.
Wow.
And it's an event that is displaying prairie landscapes for everybody to look at from multiple perspectives and from artists who have lived and worked in rural Western Canada. And then a Halloween and freaky scary event, Night of Fear Festival, Friday, also October 20th. And it's from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's at the St. Albert Kinsman Club, the region's largest Halloween festival. So it's going to be super scary, lots of fun stuff.
There's always so much going on, and it's that time of year. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to our first guests of our new Arts Talk show online. We've got Bedouin Beats with us, Michelle and Stacy, and they are so lovely to host us in our new show in their wonderful space. So we wanted to bring them on. Yeah. Bill's excited. He just interrupted me. That's how excited
I like
he
to
is.
interrupt Jennifer once in a while. So you guys are back. Yeah, we had you on our very last show that we shot at the Poorhouse
That's right.
with Shaw TV, and then you were on at the Poorhouse prior to that when we were online. Yes. So you guys are becoming very experienced. We don't actually. Jen and I could probably walk out and hand you guys the mics, and you could just handle this.
Want to do that? Yeah, might not go great. We don't want to be the announcers. We're happy being the guests.
So what's happening with Bedouin? What's upcoming since we last talked to you?
We have a couple of events coming up. We're currently in our fall session, so we've got our Bedouin Beats student recital. That'll be coming up on December 3rd, but we have a fair amount coming up before then as well.
Yeah, November 5th, we are doing an event called Fabulous at 50, and it's targeted at women who are baby boomers, and it's a really fun show. It's got an 80s theme, and women can come out and try different things, and it's just really a good time.
Oh, cool. Cool. And you have just a ton of classes here, because I know we're shooting in the small studio, but you guys now, as you said, it's into fall, so you just have a ton happening here class-wise.
We do.
Yeah.
We try to run between 25 to 30 classes a term.
Wow.
And we have an excellent group of instructors who come in, and each weeknight and also on Saturdays, so quite a few.
I was creeping through the door on the large studio earlier, and I don't even know if I could get my body to do half of what they were doing in there. Like, it looks incredible.
That was an intermediate class, so we start you off simple, and then and then you work up to that.
But considering, Jen, that you're only ahead right now, your body's not here.
So you can't tell how bad my hips are moving.
We wouldn't see the mistakes and all the errors that you're doing for sure.
True. I would be an excellent belly dancer.
There you go.
So how long has Bedouin been in this space?
It's been here, I want to say 9 years now.
Yeah, going on 9 years.
And we've been the co-owners for 2 of those years. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary. So.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
So you guys not only dance here, but as you mentioned, you have some, I guess, showcases. So you perform at different venues around the city as well. And are there specific performances that you do every year, or are there things that come up and you just say, okay, we're going to do a show based along this certain theme, and we're going to go out and do that somewhere else?
Just for regular, we have our end of session performances, and then anything else that tends to come across our table, we'll take a look at and sort of figure out what would be a good fit for the studio.
Tell us about this nightmarish activity that's coming up.
We are collaborating with Bill and a few other people, a really good team, to put on a fringe show for 2018. And it's going to be kind of a horror theme. It's really exciting. It's called Nightmare. And actually, October 21st, we're having a fundraiser here at the studio. And it's just going to be a special night. We're going to watch a few episodes of The Twilight Zone together. We're going to drink wine. And
That sounds terrible.
I know. And there's going to be a scary surprise.
Bill is going. Is that the surprise?
It's so scary.
Don't give it away, Jen. The audience will know. We want the audience to come, and it's admission is by donation. So you're welcome to come down. It's 7 till 9, right? Yeah. So come on down and check it out.
And when is that again?
October 21st. It's a Friday.
Right here at Bedouin. And what's your address?
Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Saturday. And what's your address?
11805 94th Street.
So you should come, and Jen, you should be here as well. You should come. Bring your husband.
I'm afraid of the dark. If all the lights are on, totally. But if
No,
it's
for
dark,
you it'll
then-
be dark. So
All right.
you mentioned you got a show in December coming up. And do the classes run? So if you start a class, is it just a fall session, or does it run? Right into the spring?
We have our set. We just do it per session. So we'll have 10 weeks of classes,
Okay.
and people can come. Normally, they'll learn a choreography, and then they can perform if they like. We also encourage them to perform at the Bedouin Beach show at the end.
Excellent.
In front of an audience?
In front of an audience. That's usually the response we get, but at the end of the 10 weeks, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jennifer has stage fright, so when we do the live audience shows, it's a little difficult to get her out there sometimes. So again, you have, like you said, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, I would assume. So if a beginner, if we have ladies watching right now, and or men that are watching right now, are interested in belly dancing, what would you say to them? Like, do you have like a class where they can come out and just try it first to see if they're comfortable, or are they coming right into a class?
Yeah, we have drop-in classes as well.
Okay.
So people can try a class. It's $20 just to try it.
Okay.
And then I would say, because people say they can't do it all the time, that you actually can do it. And we start off really simple, and anybody can do it. And it doesn't matter your body type, your age, anything like that. Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, ladies. Michelle, Stacy, thanks again for letting us be here at Bedouin and shooting Arts Talk here. That's awesome. Don't forget, October 21st, come out for an evening of Twilight Zone and whatever else might happen. It's going to be fun. We'll be right back after this.
How do you feel at the end of the day after practicing?
I always feel satisfied. I feel like I want more, even if I was tired going into it and I didn't want to do it. Once I get in there, I feel motivated to like do even more and keep going.
You know, it's the students. It's and this is something that's always been with me. If my students don't get better than I ever could be, then I'm not doing my job.
I only do it for students, but I practice for my students. I practice so I don't look like an ass in
too.
front of them, and so that they have good choreographies and all that. I
give
yeah,
myself
no, there's
deadlines.
no- yeah.
Choreo must be done by here.
Yeah.
And then before every class, I put in a couple hours to make sure not only do I know what I'm teaching to make it a good class plan, but then I know exactly what I'm teaching, and I'll do it over and over and over, and I'll say it out loud so that when I get to class, it sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
The thing is, the students make the class, and as an instructor you just go from there, and you're lucky enough to have somebody who wants to learn what you want to teach, which is amazing. And after a class or after the session and seeing how everything culminates and you see it up on stage and you see them performing, and it's just an amazing experience.
Teachers, so many classes, so many choreos, songs, styles, and I just want to do as much as possible.
I'm having a rough day. I'm under a lot of stress. I don't feel good. I need the positive energy that's here. A lot of days, it's just something to look forward to. The great people here.
So coming to class it really is a safe place. It's a place where I can put all that away and I can just be a dancer for an hour. And I find that's hugely relaxing. You know, I think that comes from the sense of family. You come here and they're all your family, they're your sisters.
atmosphere and being around everyone, and everyone's having a great time, and everyone's cheering everyone else on, and it's really amazing seeing all the other dancers.
And now I guess we'll go see Bill on his lonesome in Sherwood Park at the Fall Family Fun Festival.
Thanks, Jen. We're shooting our very first segment for Arts Talk now that we're coming back online. I'm out here at the Family Fall Festival in Sherwood Park at the Agora, which is in the center of County Hall. We're having a blast. This is the Briar Patch Family Life Education Center, as I mentioned. Kids all over the place. Of course, there's a bouncy castle, cotton candy, popcorn. Even the mayor is here. So we're going to talk to the mayor. We're going to talk to Catherine McBean, the president of the Briar Patch Family Life Education Center, and also the executive director, Cheryl Salter-Roberts. Let's get to that. All right, look who I found at the Family Fall Festival, our mayor, Roxanne Carr. How are you, Mayor Carr?
I am having a great time. I'm dancing, I'm eating popcorn, and I'm having candy floss.
Nothing like candy floss at an event.
Absolutely.
So tell us, what brings you out to the festival?
Well, you know, I am busy being a mayor out there, and I'm on the campaign trail. However, family is important. Community is important. And I'm here to celebrate Briar Patch in their 20th anniversary of doing preschool programs and many other wonderful community programs. And the mothers and the fathers are here tonight with the kids. And so we're all having a great deal of fun.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Carr, for coming out to the event. Thank you so much for being on Arts Talk as we return to Arts Talk Online.
I'm delighted you're back online.
Thanks so much, Mayor Carr. We'll be back with Cheryl Roberts right after this. All right, here we are with the executive director. I have my cotton candy, by the way. I had to be part of the event and have some fun. We'll let Cheryl Roberts, the executive director of the Briar Patch. So Cheryl, tell us a little bit about the 20th anniversary of the Briar Patch Family Life Education Center.
The 20th anniversary is to celebrate the 20 years that we've done our programming here in Sherwood Park. We started as a very small bereavement program, morphed that into a family center. Not really our original idea, but just there was a need in our community, and here we are 20 years later celebrating all of our programming and all these wonderful families.
This is the Family Fall Festival, first time that you've done it?
In the past, we've done a number of events in the fall, winter, and spring to celebrate different seasons, but we haven't done this for a while. We were really busy creating our community preschool, which we've talked about before. And now we're putting some energy back into previous programming, new programming we're creating in the moment. And it was just time. It was time to celebrate fall. Happened to fall when our anniversary was. We're also kicking off National Family Week and also recognizing Infant and Pregnancy Awareness Loss Month this month, October.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, Cheryl. And it's been a fantastic event so far. We're having a lot of fun here with Arts Talk. We'll be, and we have to share the cotton candy and make sure. And Jen, I know you're at the studio. I would share this, but it probably won't be any left by the time I get back. So you'll have to miss it. All right, we'll be right back after this with Catherine McBean, the president of the Briar Patch Family Life Education Center. All right, now I found Catherine McBean, who is the brand new president of the Briar Patch Family Life Education Center. Quite the event you've got going.
Thank you. Cheryl spent a lot of time with a lot of volunteers to get this together, and it's turned out great. We have a great turnout, and we're hoping to do this every year.
Awesome. So how did you become president of the Briar Patch?
Well, I just joined the board as a parent of a student at a preschool, and I didn't even realize the Briar Patch had so many amazing programs at the beginning, but I was really inspired by all of the work that they do when I joined the board, and I've just was so passionate about it that I decided when they needed a president that I would love that to take over that position.
Awesome. So what do you kind of see upcoming in like 2017, 2018?
For the organization, we are launching a new support group. It's an allergy support group for parents of children with severe food allergies, and it's something that we don't have in all of Edmonton. Actually, a formal setting where people come together and share ideas and fears and ideas and support each other. So that's something that we're excited to begin.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, Catherine, for being on Arts Talk. Still have lots of time to go have some fun. There's food and all sorts of things. All right, Jen, I'm going to send it back to you at the studio. All right, look who I found, the Family Fall Festival. Now, it is a Family Fall Festival. It's not even winter. And who have I found? Anna and Elson from Frozen. Isn't this a little bit warm for you guys?
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, we came here to see all the kids.
Oh, that's excellent. And you just tagged along as always.
Of course. I mean, I always love spending time with my sister and seeing kids, so.
Now, is it true that sometimes you guys don't always get along?
Yeah, there was a couple years we didn't talk, but we've got over that. We love each other so much now, so.
Oh, the happy, smiley faces. So are you going to stick around till everything ices up around here, or are you going to take off?
Well, we're here for today. We might come back and see everyone in the winter, but we're only here for today.
The people that you meet when you come out to an event, and again, here on Arts Talk. Jennifer, I know you're back at the studio. You'd love to be here with Anna and Elsa. You got to miss this one. It's just me. All right, they're going to go have some fun with the kids. We'll be right back. We're back. Can you believe it?
I'm pretty sure you tossed to me.
I
Wow.
did.
And then you stole my thunder.
That's right.
How did you even get back here so fast?
It's Halloween.
I hope you
You're
enjoyed
just
your
ahead.
extra springtime.
You're just ahead. You're just one big talking head right now.
It's my favorite feature.
Yeah, it was a great show. Very first show back
It looked really
online.
fun.
Bedouin Beats, Capital City Burlesque. I got to go to the Fall Family Fun Festival in Sherwood Park.
Yeah. It feels at home being back online.
It sure does.
I love being on Shaw TV, but now it feels like we've come home.
And we've got so much more flexibility. So that's why we said our upcoming shows we're going to have a lot of fun with. The other thing I want to mention really quick before we wrap is we have Cynthia here. Cynthia is a masseuse. She's been in the background the whole time, but I think on the next show we're going to have her on. She's got a massage table outside.
I'm actually coming early so that I can, just quality check. It's important.
It's always important for sure. All right, thanks so much. Make sure to tune in, and we will have links posted everywhere on the Arts Book Facebook page. You can still email us if you want to be on the show, artstalkedmonton@gmail.com for sure. We have Welcome to Arts Talk as a Facebook page, and our Arts Talk Facebook page. So all the links will be up there as well. We want to really build up our viewership. We're excited to be back.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
We'll see you again.